In this section, we're going to talk about landforms in the ocean. Barrier islands are long coastal islands that usually occur in chains, consisting of anything from a few islands to more than a dozen. They form by wave and tidal action parallel to the mainland coast. Barrier islands protect about 10% of coastlines worldwide. Barrier islands are subject to change during storms and other action, but they absorb energy and protect the coastlines and create areas of protected waters between the coast and the ocean where wetlands may flourish. Barrier islands are critical natural habitats. Thousands of species of birds, mammals, fish, and other wildlife depend on estuarine habitats as places to live, feed, and reproduce. And many marine organisms, including most commercially important species of fish, depend on estuaries at some point during their development. Barrier islands have economic value. They have important commercial value, and their resources provide economic benefits for tourism, fisheries, and recreational activities. The protected coastal waters of estuaries also support important public infrastructure, serving as harbors and ports, vital for shipping and transportation. Barrier islands perform environmental service. Water draining from uplands carries sediments, nutrients, and other pollutants to estuaries. As the water flows through wetlands such as swamps and salt marshes, much of the sediments and pollutants are filtered out. This filtration process creates cleaner and clearer water, which benefits both people and marine life. Barrier islands act as protective buffers. Wetland plants and soils also act as natural buffers when the land and ocean, absorbing floodwaters and dissipating storm surges. This protects upland habitat as well as valuable real estate from storm and flood damage. Waves and storm surge resulting from Hurricane Sandy, which made landfall along the New Jersey coast on October 29, 2012, impacted the U.S. coastline from North Carolina to Massachusetts, including Assateague Island, Maryland, and Virginia, and the Delmarva coastal system. The storm impacts included changes in topography, coastal morphology, geology, hydrology, environmental quality, and ecosystems. Island reef and atoll formation. Atolls, or reef islands, are islands in the ocean that form through volcanic activity. The first step is oceanic volcano forms and emerges from the sea surface, forming an island. You can see that here. In the second step, a fringing barrier reef forms around the island, and the island begins to sink. So you can see the formation on either side here, and then the island begins to sink. In step 3, the island continues to sink, and a barrier reef is formed with a lagoon between the reef and the island, which you can see right here. In step 4, the island disappears beneath the sea surface, so you can see it below here, and leaves an atoll above, which can take 30 million years. So you can see around, there's like a tree growing here, the atoll, and then this lagoon.